Hey now, it's JK with you here. In this video, I want to give you a quick walkthrough of the Buried Profits AI members area. I want to go through each one of the lessons here, explain exactly what it is that you're going to get. I know there's a lot of questions about what's included in the course and what does this actually cover. So I want to give you a full breakdown of everything that you're going to get. So the first one here, I will skip over. This is literally just an overview of what's going to be coming up in the actual Buried Profits course. So I'm just going to skip over this one here. And the first lesson I want to walk through with you here is about finding the gold. This is going to be the first real lesson where Demetrius is going to walk you through specifically going and finding expired domain names. So as you see, we don't have to wait very long in the course to actually start finding some domain names. And by the time you're done with this video, you'll have seen the entire strategy, what to look for, how to set up your filters, and how to find the good quality expired domains that you are ultimately going to find the most value from. So after you find your golden domain name, the next step after that is actually validating and setting up your domain name. So there's a couple of videos here in this module, and then he's got this really nice layout inside of this course that actually goes through everything that he's just explained. Now, obviously, this is going to be built with AI, like there's no secret here in the copy and the content and stuff like that. But just because it's written with AI doesn't mean it's slop. There's actually really good information in here, and you can tell he's built it off exactly what he does, both in this video and also from his successful case studies. So this one here is about validating your domain and making sure that the ones that you've just found when you've been searching for your gold, making sure they're actually valuable. Now, if we come down here, the first thing he's going to show you is the most simple and effective way to go and monetize your expired domain, and that is through rebuilding what was already there. So in this, he goes through how to kind of go through and find what sort of content was performing on this domain in the past and seeing if there's an opportunity to rebuild it if there's good traffic that's still going to that domain name. So that is the first way that you can see he's going to go and break this down, and this is entirely done with AI. And I actually use one of the same tools that he uses to go and build out his web pages. It's called Base 44. You don't have to use that. There are so many other AI tools out there. Even ChatGPT or Claude is easily able to build this out for you. But if you want a specialized web design tool that you wanted to use, maybe it's Base 44 or it's Replete or something like that. There's so many of these different tools out there that you can go and use. It's going to help build your entire site for you literally in just minutes. It's very, very cool to go and use. So that's kind of the first strategy. The second strategy here is where he's going to go through a different optional way of monetizing these sites with affiliate links. So he talks about different sorts of affiliate networks that you can use to put on these expired domains, and also Amazon, as you can see here, is one of them. I think using Amazon is actually a great idea, and one of my bonuses goes a little bit deeper into that. So that's going to be this module over here about getting some links if you want to monetize that as an affiliate. And then the final step here is, he calls it finalizing your foundation, but this is basically taking the steps to get everything live and pushing everything out. Again, it's a really, really simple process, and of course you have a few videos here that you can walk through, and then a full breakdown with the use of his AI development and training tool here, which is going to show you all the cool stuff for actually building out the individual steps of going and actually getting this done. Moving on from there, you've got module 7 here. This is the site audit setup. So this is basically checking out the overall SEO health of your actual website. So as you have picked up your website, you've gone through and, sorry, not your website, you've picked up your domain name by finding a really good domain name here. This module, the site audit, is all about finding all of the positive things that's working in terms of that built-in traffic that you're going to get with these expired domain names, the good ones anyway. And it's all about fixing the things that maybe need to be improved. And by doing this, you can actually increase the amount of organic traffic you're getting to that expired domain name, which is pretty cool. Then after that, he's going to go and walk through a few different traffic options. This one here is going to be all about social media traffic that you can go and generate for free. And this one here, he's going to look at how to monetize your expired domain that you've just set up. This is really good if you're operating in some kind of niche. Let's say you find a really interesting domain in a very specific sort of a niche. I actually was going through this training and I found one for a very specific musical instrument, which I know sounds really crazy, but I talk about this inside my bonuses. This was a very specific musical instrument store, and these musical instruments cost anywhere from $500, $600, $700, and I'm basically rebuilding that site right now, and I'm looking to optimize it with some Amazon affiliate links, since that instrument is actually available on Amazon, and sometimes they can be pretty expensive. So that's just one example of kind of leveraging a niche with an Amazon affiliate link, but you can also do that with Google AdSense. So in that same example, if I didn't look to go and sell the instrument, maybe I could have some content that talks about it, not necessarily lessons, but a lot of people like to go really deep in terms of players of these instruments, and that's just one example, but some sort of specific niche here, you can go and monetize that with Google AdSense. And then down here we have different different ways as well. So you can go and flip this for gold. He walks through a full case study right here of a website that he went and flipped. And actually the cool thing is, in the middle of actually recording this, you can see right here, he actually made a separate update video to show that it got sold. So he's literally in the middle of making the content, and then when the camera wasn't off, it actually sold here for $100. And he talks about in the video, you know, he only put it up for $100 just as kind of the example that he's showing you in the previous video. He didn't expect it would go and sell, and sure enough, it went and sold for $99 just by finding one of these good expired domains and building up one of these little passive income streams on there. So very, very cool stuff. And then he has the conclusion and of course all the bonuses that you're going to get, which are explained on the main page. So that's it for the main overall course. The thing I want to share with you right here is actually, I want to give you a quick walkthrough of my bonuses if you decide to pick up Buried Profits through my link down in the description below. So this is my bonus page. If you click the link in the description, you'll see that I have the entire video that you're watching here. This video is an entire review that goes through a little bit more detail, everything that you're going to get with the entire course. I've got a full breakdown of Demetrius's proof. I also included this little extra content about why there's so much value in domain names. And then of course we have these bonuses as well. Now this is actually a screenshot. I talk about this more into my bonuses. I'll walk you through this exact website and show you how you can go and sign up for this as well. But this is a great way to go and leverage those sorts of expired domains for some really easy money. There's a lot of companies that want a lot of the information that some of those expired domains are actually generating in terms of traffic that might be going to them. And in this case, I'll show you how you can use that as just one strategy to go and monetize some traffic that you see here. So by leveraging expired domains and a few other advertising strategies as well, I've actually generated almost just about to cross $20,000 in the last 30 days here, and $610 as of yesterday. That's when the screenshot here was taken. You can see it's March 26th, 2026. That's when I took this screenshot and did the overall video walkthrough that you'll see inside the bonuses. So I definitely have some experience using expired domains, and part of my bonuses is to show you the different ways that you can leverage those expired domains. So the first one here is all about tapping into the demographics of who might actually be going to that expired domain, if there's maybe old links that are out there, how you can go and leverage that in some really surprising ways, because most people say that some of these domains that I will show you in this bonus videos are kind of useless looking and there's not a lot of value in them. Inside this lesson, I'm actually going to show you how to kind of find the buried gold within some of those potentially useless looking domain names. So that's the first bonus here, the first profit center I'm calling it. The second profit center is what I call the niche revival, and that kind of goes into that exact example I talked about with that musical instrument store, different ways that I can go and leverage that with either Amazon commissions or maybe through Google AdSense as well. This profit center is a separate bonus lesson which is going to talk about affiliate arbitrage. This is one of the easiest, literally probably the easiest actually, way that you can go and monetize an expired domain name if it's getting some traffic to it. This is one really simple thing that you can do, and you're going to laugh when you see how easy it is, but it's an option and it certainly does work. It's one thing that I test very regularly just because it's so simple, and if it starts to work, it's an easy thing to go and scale up from there. So something I really recommend. And then profit center number 4 is going to be the local twist. This is going to be the longest of all the little lessons that I wanted to include for these bonuses, and this one is really going to dive super deep into something I talk about actually if you do click the link in the description, this overall review video here. I'm going to walk you through what's called a bid map, and I'm going to show you in the United States all these different companies and how much they're willing to bid for some of the traffic that you're able to generate for them if you follow this strategy here called the local twist. Some of these companies are willing to pay 40, 50, 60 bucks, all the way up to over $700 in some cases. If you want to read more about another special bonus that I have for you here, check the link down in the description. You can scroll to the bottom of the page and read through each of these bonuses in more detail. This has been a quick walkthrough of the Buried Profits AI members area. Hopefully it's been valuable to you. Click the link down below if you want to get a discount while it's here on launch and also secure access to all of those exclusive bonuses. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.